Today we're going to talk about the 5 LinkedIn mistakes that are scaring away your first client and what not to do. Okay, because I personally did some of these things, so I'm telling you what not to do. And it's a lot simpler than you think. And I do it every day, right from the front seat of my semi truck. So if I can do it from my semi truck, you can do it from where you're at. Today I'm doing it from the company that I work for, the terminal. I had to bring my truck in. So we're doing it, you could do it from anywhere. But these are the 5 things of what not to do. First, the pitch. Don't do a slap in the face connection. When somebody sends a connection to you saying, buy my stuff, basically hire me. And you don't even know them, but they're sending this with the connection, that's a turn off. People don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sure you don't like it. You don't want to just feel like everybody's just selling to you. So you don't be that person. I made the mistake of doing this a couple of times, but I didn't look at it like that until I thought about it like, you know what? No, I'm not going to come across like that because I don't want to come across as a salesperson. I want to come across as a consultant so that you can feel like you want to hire me. So I don't go in anybody's DMs or messages or connects like that anymore because you can send a message with your connection. Usually I don't. I usually don't send a message until we actually have some type of warm lead or some type of conversation. And then that's when I'll send something. So don't go into it. When you send a connection, don't go in and say, I sell websites. I can redo your website. Don't do that. Number 2, being too vague. You want to be more specific in your post. You want to be more specific about what you offer, who you help. You don't want to be too vague because then that confuses people. They're really not sure what your post is about, what you're talking about. And so if you just think about before you even post, what do I want to accomplish with this? Then that'll help you be more specific instead of just posting whatever or sending whatever in the messages. Say, think to yourself, what do I want to accomplish with this post? What do I want to accomplish with this message? What I want them to get out of it? How do I want them to feel? What do I want to convey? That'll help you not be too vague because confusion really is not going to get you any connections. It's not going to get you any clients. It's not going to get you anywhere. So make sure you be more specific. And 3 is your resume profile. And I've talked about this in previous videos too. That's because it's so important. You don't want your profile to read like a resume because if you're not trying to go further in your career, it does not help. It won't help you to tell about all the stuff you did or you are doing in your current position unless it actually is something you help them with a client with. But other than that, nobody's going to care about that part. So make sure your profile does not read like a resume. It reads like what your potential client needs to see, what they need to read, what they need to feel. So that's 3. That's make sure that your profile is set up in the right way. And if you're not sure, just go back and look at a couple of my videos where I get specific about how to set up your profile. Okay, that's 3. And by the way, I'm Tony Lisa Walters. My family calls me Tony. I'm a trucker by night. I do LinkedIn by day. I'm a certified business coach. And I am new to LinkedIn. So I'm sharing with you how to start as a beginner on LinkedIn because I was able to book my first clients on LinkedIn. And that's the person that I help. Number 4, ghosting people. This is a big one. I see this all the time. People will do a post. People will comment on their post. And then you just run away. Like you don't respond. You don't reply. Your time is worth responding to someone that took time out of their business schedule to make sure they comment. I try to comment on when someone comments, I try to comment every time. I do miss some. We're all busy, but for the most part, I really do try to comment and respond to everybody because I appreciate that engagement. I appreciate you taking time out of your business schedule to comment on my post or to send me a message. Now, if it's a message just trying to sell me something, I may or may not say no, thank you. I may just look at it, skim it, and move on. People actually having something to say in my DMs, I'm replying. People actually comment on my posts, I'm replying. I'm not going to just ghost them. That's very important. So make sure if you have been doing that, go back and comment. And some people have told me, I don't know what to say. Just read their comment and reply back to what they said. You can put back to them what they said. If they say this is a great post, this really touched me and this is why, say, I'm glad you enjoyed the post, it resonated with you, and point out a couple things that they said in their comment. And that's easy. That's how you can reply easy, simple, quickly. You don't have to put a whole bunch of thought process into it. You may, for some of the comments, because some people are going to go into depth in great detail. So that's different. Make sure you try to reply back to everybody that takes the time to engage with you. And then forgetting to be social. You have to help somebody else. Don't just go on there and only worry about yourself, your posts, your comments. Go through, read people's posts, comment, give a good comment, not just great post. Say something about, skim through it if you don't have time to read the full post, but then go back and say, this stood out to me. I agree with this comment. And if it's something you really like, repost. I repost people's posts every day, at least once a day, sometimes more, because it just resonates with me. And it also, if it's going to also speak to your potential people that's following you, then that could also be you helping someone and also providing extra something, a post that can help your client in more ways than just your daily post. So just be social. And LinkedIn likes when you are more social. It likes when you have true engagement with other people and not just only on your own page. So make sure that you factor all these things in. Don't make these mistakes because it's going to stunt your growth. And you want to grow as fast as you can. So number one, again, your pitch. Don't come off as a salesperson to someone that you don't even know, don't even haven't had any type of conversation with or anything. Don't do that. That's a no-no. People don't like it. And you probably don't like it. So don't do it to other people. Number two, being too vague, not specific enough. So you're just talking to anybody and everybody, and so it's confusing and you really get nobody. Number three, your resume profile. Don't do that. Upgrade it, change it. Make sure your profile speaks to your ideal client. Number four, stop ghosting people. And when you make a post, someone engages with you, respond. You comment on someone's post and someone comments, respond. At least like. If you don't, when you're in the comments, if you don't have another reply or comment, you can at least like to show that, okay, thank you for responding to me. But try to come up with a comment. Try to come up with a response. And then 5, forgetting to be social. Just when you get on there, don't only care about your page. Care about other people's pages. Care about reposting good information for your clients other than just your post. That'll take you far. So that's the 5 things to stop doing so that you can grow and you have genuine connection with people on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn will see that and it will push your content further and it will get you in front of more people, get you more followers, get you in front of more people that can potentially be your ideal clients or people that you can have a great connection with. I just came back from vacation and I had reached 3,000 followers. And I appreciate every single one of my followers. I call them my online besties because that's true, because I'm going to engage with them. We all know each other. I know a lot of them. Never met them, but I feel like I know them because I engage and we engage back and forth and we help each other and cheer each other on. So that make sure that be intentional with your time on LinkedIn. Be intentional with what you're doing, what you're posting, your comments. Expect to receive and look for the abundance. Look for the abundance. If you do all these things and you do them in the right way, then that will happen. And you have to believe that. And if you're not sure about how to get your first client on LinkedIn, download my free resource of getting your first client on LinkedIn. Make sure you complete the steps, do it in the first 48 hours. And let me know which one of these things that you're doing that didn't, now you see that they don't work, and how you're going to change it and what you're going to do in the future. And I will definitely reply to each comment on here on my videos, because if you take the time to engage with me, I'm definitely going to engage with you back. I appreciate people engaging with me. I like to have that conversation. I like those conversations. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.